Hey YouTube, Untamed here. Behind me is a 2008 Toyota FJ Cruiser. Has 96,000 miles on it and some pretty nice modifications, but you can tell that this particular example has been enjoyed plenty. So when you look up underneath it, there's some surface rust. The front bumper has taken a couple small hits and has some rust to it as well. I'd be curious to know what you guys think the true value is of this particular FJ Cruiser. So let's do a quick walk around. Let me know what your thoughts are. So up front, let's just start with this bumper. Obviously this bumper has taken a handful of rocks and likely has been submerged in some maybe creek crossings, as this individual clearly enjoyed off-roading this thing. But that's what they're made for, right? So ARB front bumper with the integrated winch, some decent amount of surface rust underneath it. And to be fair, FJ Cruisers are quite prone to that. That's a common issue for FJ Cruisers. So if you're trying to buy one, that's just something to be on the lookout for. Definitely get a good look at the frame underneath it and just see what kind of status we're in. So before I show you the wheels and all the other details, let's just get a better look underneath it. So you do have some rock sliders on it, as you can see here, which are nice. And I don't know, just along the weld points, you can see that rust beginning all throughout it. And that's just super common, especially for this particular one being 16 years old and having 96,000 miles on it. So pretty typical for what you would find in this year in particular. Let me know what you guys think of this color. I think it looks incredible. I believe Sandstorm is what we're looking at here. And it looks good. You got Quicksand and Sandstorm. I think this might be Sandstorm, kind of going off memory at the moment for that. If you guys remember, I did have a 2010 FJ Cruiser Trail Teams, as well as a 2013 Cement Gray Trail Teams, and then a Trail Teams Ultimate Edition a couple times. I absolutely love this platform, and I do firmly believe that we're going to see the same effect of this FJ Cruiser on the 5th generation 4Runners. I'm confident in saying that. I'm so confident, so much so that I bought one. I bought a 2024 last of the 5th generation 4Runner TRD Pros, because I am confident people will want this again. They're going to want that 5th generation 4Runner again because it shares a lot of similarities as the FJ Cruiser here. Same exact engine too. A 4-liter naturally aspirated V6 tied to a pretty bulletproof 5-speed automatic transmission. I'll show you the details here. Unfortunately, they don't throw the price on it, and when you check it out right now, there's actually no price listed online. So I actually don't know. So I'm genuinely asking what you guys think this 2008 16-year-old FJ Cruiser with that mileage on it is going to go for. So tell me what you think, and when they do post it, I'll throw it in the comment section and pin it to the top. Here are some pretty cool wheel and tire setup. You got some Falcon Wild Peaks mud terrain tires, which look pretty cool. Some MT wheels, Mickey Thompson wheels perhaps. I'm actually not too familiar with this set. I haven't seen this before in real life, so this looks good. So you can kind of see there some more of that rust protruding through the suspension coils there. So not perfect by any means, but keep in mind the year of the vehicle. FJ Crawler, how about that? And well, I don't have the keys to it, but maybe get an idea. No, you're just gonna see my reflection, I'm sorry. But it does have some black and charcoal cloth interior within this particular one here. Does have a FJ Cruiser stamped roof basket up top that is aftermarket. The Trail Teams in particular, I like them. They're a little bit more limited production, and they have a paint match top to it. So whereas the non-Trail Teams Ultimate Edition, they had a white top, as you see here, of course. But the values of these, back to my original point, the values of these have remained extremely high because people missed them when they went away. They went away in 2014. That was the last year of them. And they went away with that limited production FJ Cruiser Trail Teams Ultimate Edition. Limited, I believe it was 1,500 units or 2,500. I think it might be 25. I'll confirm. But that, a limited production vehicle, those ones in particular, their values skyrocketed once they went away because people ultimately missed the simplicity of this. You know, as do I. Every time I own it, I absolutely love them, and it screams Toyota core values. And that's what has always made this special. Sure, I mean, it feels cheap and flimsy and plasticky on the inside. If you're used to normal SUVs, any manufacturer, you'll get in this and be largely underwhelmed, I promise you. If you've never sat in one, you'll get it and be like, oh my gosh, is this a toy? It feels like a Tonka, it just feels like a toy when you get in it. Everything is just plastic and just rubberized material all throughout it. And it feels cheap and chintzy. But as history has already proven, they are a very reliable, proven platform, right? And much of it stems from the powertrain here in the transmission. And that is exactly what we have in the 5th generation 4Runner, ladies and gentlemen. So I do like the kind of split door, suicide door out back. You open up that front one, second one pops out back. For that reason alone though, I mean, it's never been ideal, super ideal for a family the size of mine, but you can make it work. I do have actually videos posted with, you know, having 3 car seats deep in that second row. So it is doable. And Mrs. Untamed actually loves this platform. She loves these. This is like her favorite Toyota. You know, I think getting an army green one, FJ Cruiser Trail Teams, would be her dream ideal setup. She thinks they look like turtles. I don't know why, but that's what she thinks. And I don't know. But anyways, I'll stop kind of blabbing about it. I just want to show you around it, talk through what I think. You know, I think the value is going to come in on this particular setup. I would hope for maybe low 20s, but I'd expect it maybe for them to price around maybe 25 to 27 is what I expect them to price it at. You guys tell me what you think. It does have a side swing out door, kind of like what we find on the GX. In particular, the GX 460, 470, all them. So I like that. Yeah. We'll wrap up the video there, guys. Tell me what you think the value is going to be. And do you think we're going to see the similar thing happen with the 5th generation 4Runner? You know, do you think I'm out of my mind to think that? You know, people, when they see that new 6th generation 4Runner come out with the turbo 4-cylinder hybridized platform, the iForce Max, and see the price tag of $69,000 for the TRD Pro, is what I'm guessing anyway, and the Trail Hunter, yeah, they're going to see that and be like, oh man, you know, that $56,000 for the TRD Pro last year is kind of a bargain by comparison, and it was super reliable and proven. So let me know what you think, guys. So the whole forbidden fruit philosophy, really, once you can no longer have it, you want it more. So let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think the value is on this FJ? Appreciate you watching as always. Until next time.